Laos, a landlocked country nestled in Southeast Asia, is a place of stunning natural beauty and rich cultural heritage. It is often portrayed as a tranquil paradise, a serene escape from the hustle and bustle of modern life. Tourists flock to its serene landscapes, ancient temples, and vibrant culture, eager to experience the unique charm that Laos offers. However, beneath this idyllic facade lie hidden truths, darker chapters that often go unnoticed by the casual observer. These hidden aspects reveal a side of Laos that is rarely seen, a side that tells stories of struggle and resilience. This essay delves into three such issues plaguing Laos: the devastating legacy of the secret war, a conflict that left the country heavily bombarded and littered with unexploded ordnance; the heartbreaking reality of child and forced marriages, where young girls are often married off at a tender age, depriving them of their childhood and education; and the complex issue of regulations surrounding foreigners marrying Laotian women, which often leads to exploitation and legal complications. These issues, while distinct, are interconnected, reflecting deep-rooted societal problems and historical injustices that continue to affect the lives of many Laotians. By shedding light on these often overlooked aspects of Laos, we aim to foster awareness and understanding, encouraging a deeper look into the country's complex social fabric. It is crucial to recognize that these issues are not isolated incidents, but are part of a larger narrative that has shaped the nation's history and continues to influence its present. We aim to foster awareness and understanding, encouraging action to address these pressing concerns. By bringing these issues to the forefront, we hope to inspire change and support for those affected. Encouraging action to address these pressing concerns is not just about acknowledging the problems, but also about finding sustainable solutions that can bring about real change. It is time to move beyond the superficial and confront the uncomfortable realities that continue to cast a shadow over this beautiful nation. Only through collective effort and a commitment to justice can we hope to make a difference. Only through understanding and action can we hope to create a brighter future for Laos, where every child can grow up free from fear, every woman can live with dignity, and every community can thrive in peace and prosperity. From 1964 to 1973, while the world watched the Vietnam War unfold, a secret war raged in Laos. This conflict, largely hidden from the public eye, was a significant yet lesser-known chapter of the broader Indochina Wars. The United States, in a clandestine operation known as Operation Barrel Roll, conducted a massive bombing campaign over this small Southeast Asian nation. The operation was part of a larger strategy to curb the influence of communist forces in the region. The objective was to disrupt the Ho Chi Minh Trail, a supply route used by North Vietnamese forces. This trail was a critical artery for moving troops, weapons, and supplies from North Vietnam to their allies in the south. However, the impact on Laos was catastrophic. The relentless bombing campaigns left deep scars on the landscape and its people. Over 2 million tons of bombs rained down on Laos, making it the most heavily bombed country per capita in history. The sheer scale of the bombing was unprecedented and had long-lasting effects. Entire villages were obliterated, farmlands destroyed, and countless innocent lives lost. The bombings not only caused immediate destruction but also left behind unexploded ordnance that continues to pose a threat to this day. The US government kept this operation hidden from its own citizens and the world, shrouding it in secrecy. It wasn't until years later that the full extent of the devastation and the true nature of the secret war in Laos came to light. The legacy of this conflict is still felt in Laos, where efforts to clear unexploded bombs continue, and the memories of those who lived through the bombings remain vivid. The secret war may have ended in 1973, but its deadly legacy persists. Unexploded ordnance, or UXO, bombs that fail to detonate continue to pose a grave threat to the Lao people. These silent killers lurk in fields, forests, and villages, posing a constant danger to unsuspecting civilians. Children are particularly vulnerable, often mistaking these deadly remnants of war for toys. The presence of UXO hinders development, making it dangerous to farm, build infrastructure, or even play. Although efforts are underway to clear UXO, the task is colossal. Beyond the scars of war, Laos grapples with another deeply concerning issue: child and forced marriage. This harmful practice robs young girls of their childhoods, education, and opportunities. Driven by poverty, traditional beliefs, and gender inequality, it continues to plague many communities. Girls as young as 12 are forced into marriages, often with much older men. They become trapped in a cycle of poverty, domestic servitude, and early pregnancy, their futures tragically curtailed. While Laos has committed to ending child marriage by 2030, achieving this goal requires addressing the root causes and changing deeply ingrained societal norms. Section 5. Breaking the cycle. Combating child marriage. Combating child marriage demands a multi-pronged approach. Education is paramount. When girls are given the opportunity to stay in school, they are not only gaining knowledge but also the confidence to make decisions about their own lives. Education opens doors to opportunities that would otherwise be closed, allowing them to envision a future beyond early marriage. By keeping girls in school, we empower them to make informed choices and build a better future for themselves. Education provides them with the tools to understand their rights and the courage to stand up for them. It also delays marriage and childbirth, giving them the chance to mature and make decisions that are best for their health and well-being. Economic empowerment programs can help alleviate poverty, reducing the pressure on families to marry off their daughters for financial gain. When families have access to financial resources and opportunities, they are less likely to see marriage as a solution to economic hardship. These programs can include vocational training, microfinance, and support for small businesses, which enable women to contribute to their household income and gain financial independence. Furthermore, it is crucial to challenge harmful traditional beliefs and promote gender equality. Cultural norms and practices that perpetuate child marriage must be addressed through education and advocacy. By promoting gender equality, we can change the perception of girls' roles in society and ensure they are valued equally to boys. This requires engaging community leaders, religious figures, and families in open dialogue and awareness campaigns. These influential figures can help shift attitudes and behaviors by endorsing the importance of girls' education and the negative impacts of child marriage. Community-based programs that involve these leaders can create a ripple effect, fostering a supportive environment for change. By addressing the root causes, we can create a supportive environment where girls are valued, protected, and empowered to reach their full potential. This holistic approach ensures that girls have the freedom to pursue their dreams and contribute meaningfully to their communities, breaking the cycle of child marriage for future generations. Section 6. Protecting Lao Women. Regulations on International Marriage. Laos has implemented strict regulations regarding foreigners marrying Laotian women. These regulations, while often perceived as restrictive, are rooted in a desire to protect Lao women from exploitation and trafficking. The country has witnessed a rise in cases where foreign men, often much older, prey on vulnerable women. These predators exploit the economic disparities and limited opportunities available to some Lao women, luring them into sham marriages with promises of a better life abroad. In reality, these women often end up trapped in abusive relationships, subjected to forced labor, or trafficked into the sex trade. Section 7. Addressing the root causes of exploitation. While regulations play a role in deterring exploitation, it is crucial to address the underlying socio-economic factors that make Lao women vulnerable in the first place. Poverty, limited access to education and employment opportunities, and gender inequality create an environment where exploitation thrives. Empowering women through education, vocational training, and economic opportunities is essential to break the cycle of vulnerability. Strengthening law enforcement and judicial systems to effectively prosecute traffickers and protect victims is also paramount. Strengthening law enforcement and judicial systems to effectively prosecute traffickers and protect victims is also paramount.